Hello everyone, my name is Jilly Sunshine. I'm the owner and operator of Herbal Witch Goods, and today I'm going to be going over how to use ritual oils. Each oil has different intentions and uses. So for example, with a money drawing oil, there's no just one money drawing oil. There's going to be different oils for different things. So you may have purchased a money drawing oil to help you get rid of debt, or an oil to help you get tips while you're waitressing, or an oil to boost your savings account. Each oil is amplified by your own unique energy. So what I'm going to go over in this video are merely suggestions of what you can do. I highly encourage everyone, whether you're just stumbling across this video or whether I sent you this video because you're a customer of mine, I encourage you to explore. The sky is truly the limit with these things, and the way I might use them is going to be different from how you use them. My favorite way to incorporate oils into my everyday life is by anointing my pulse points. So I'll anoint my wrists, and I'll take my wrists and put them on the back of my neck. This might not be ideal for everyone, especially if you have skin allergies, and I definitely wouldn't suggest anointing yourself with a banishing oil. Nor would I encourage that, because you're not banishing yourself. You're normally banishing another person or something out of your life. So I wouldn't encourage putting those oils on your body. Another use that I've seen is anointing candles. So for example, if you have a love drawing blend, you could anoint a white, red, or pink candle. Inscribe the person, your target, onto the candle, so their name and date of birth, and then let the candle burn down. You can also, going off of the love blend, you can anoint love letters. You can put it on their pillow. You can anoint yourself if you're trying to draw in love. I've seen people, this one was actually really interesting to me. I had someone anoint their hairbrush and then brush their hair with the oil, and most of them are safe to use. The carrier oils I use are castor oil, coconut oil, olive oil, and grapeseed oil. So those are my main carrier oils, which are all skin safe, unless if you have an allergy, of course. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting. I've never heard of that. So if that's what calls to you, and especially as someone who has very long hair, I will definitely be incorporating that into my practice. If you have an oil that's specifically for dark work, I would recommend anointing someone's photo. So let's say we have if you wanted to do a hex, because I do offer hexing oils, you could anoint someone's photograph and burn that with your intentions. Write the intentions on the back of the photograph, anoint it, burn it, let it go, release it. You could add it into maybe a mojo bag or war water, or just a simple black chime candle. You can also, for hexes, incorporate it into a different type of spell. So maybe if you want that person to receive bad news, you can anoint their mailbox if if that is accessible to you. If you have, if you want to banish someone out of your life, you can use that same method of, anointing their photograph using a black chime candle. I will typically take a photograph, print it out, and tie it onto a black chime candle, and then anoint the candle and then burn it down. And again, with these dark work oils, I do not suggest putting them on your body. One, because some of the ingredients in there are not skin safe, and two, I have had, in the past, I don't have it anymore, but in the past I had an oil that actually had broken glass in it. So obviously I wouldn't suggest anointing yourself with broken glass, or dark oils in general. For protection blends, I've seen people anoint their jewelry. I have a bunch of jewelry that I always wear. I'll anoint my wedding ring. I'll anoint I have a oil called Divine Protection. And this ring is a ring to signify my uncle who had passed 2 years ago. Or excuse me, wow, it's been 3 years now. So I'll use that to anoint, I'll anoint the ring to call upon him, or if I want a little bit of extra protection. You can, if you want to work with your ancestors with these protection oils, you can anoint maybe a photograph that you have of them or some ancestor money, you know, like I said, jewelry. You can also burn a candle with them, or you can make a ritual bath. And I have a video on here already that I'll link up above on how to make a ritual bath. The most important thing here, and I can't stress it enough, is these oils work with your energy. So what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So I highly recommend using them in a way that feels good for you. Maybe you don't want to anoint your pulse points with it. Maybe you want to just stick to chime candle spells, or maybe you don't like doing candle work and you work with crystals. So you anoint your crystals and you put them on your altar. There's so many different ways to use these oils, and I encourage you all to explore your craft and to see what works with you. Think of yourself as a little scientist and experiment. I know for me, I like to anoint my cash. I have a jar. I feel like everyone has a jar of cash, right? With our change and like maybe like a few dollar bills in there. I'll anoint my jar with my money drawing oil, you know. I'll anoint my debit cards. I'll anoint, you know, if I have an important document for my business or an opportunity or a contract that I'm signing, I'll use my Crown of Success oil. Or I'll use my Crown of Achievement oil if I want some notoriety to my business. As I've mentioned, there's so many different ways to use these oils, and I highly encourage you to explore your craft and not think what I have to say is set in stone. Of course, I'm here for suggestions, but I encourage you just to run wild with them. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to link my shop and all of my social media below. So if you guys are interested in contacting me, and of course if you have any questions, please let me know. If you guys have any suggestions, please put them in the comments and start a dialogue. I think it's really important to open up these discussions about witchcraft because there's so many different ways to practice, and I think everyone has their own unique experiences to bring to the table, and I think it's really important to, you know, hear everyone out. Like I said, I'm not the only one that has opinions, or my suggestions aren't, you know, the only way to do things. So if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. I will be reading them and adding to it if I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.